left in the map. It looks like they're not even going to complete the objective. The Quake guys obviously doing a valiant effort here to get very, very close to the end. I don't know. Actually, they could push in overtime. We could have an exciting garbage
time overtime, baby.
Oh, Enigma jumping in their face again on D.Va. See, that bullet sponge, she just lasts forever. She's just a persistent force in your face you have to deal with, and once she pops out of the suit, often she can just slip away. She's got a really small hitbox. She can be hard to hit sometimes with things like Pharaoh rockets. We have seen several switches, the defense side using all D.Vas now.
One thing that's kind of funny to mention here is that we did not see a single usage of Pharah in that map. Maybe it's a map-specific thing, would you imagine?
Pharah is actually pretty good on King's Row, but they were favoring McCree on both sides for their...
Yeah, both McCree and Reaper.
Their short to mid-range damage. Soldier actually got a couple of looks here, and Pharah, yeah, I would say Pharah kind of needs the Mercy support, and if Mercy's busy healing tanks and pushing payloads, then I think her priorities are a little bit different than damage amping of Pharah, especially with damage amp being nerfed now. That's another point. Pharah essentially got a minor nerf by Mercy not being able to damage amp her and fly around with her all the time. We are having mass explosions go off. I actually personally am enjoying it. I think if they can get Enigma off this freaking payload, they can actually just push it and it'll be over. But it is pretty entertaining just watching all this carnage.
Yep. This is kind of ridiculous, guys. As the map already has been decided. 1 point to TF2, 0 points to Quake. At this first round in this best of 3.
So this raises the question, why didn't they just defend with 5 Divas and a Mercy from the beginning?
Well, yeah, that's the kind of scary part here. is this is actually working. So...
Oh, Carnage falls off the side. Poor Winston. He tried to leave.
New meta is being defined right here, guys.
Overtime is now over. And time is up. We've got map 1 going to Not Enigma. I think it's got several checkpoints. This is full payload here. So we're going to be attacking now with Not Enigma on offense. Reinhardt leading the charge with a Mercy and damage amped Soldier in tow.
Wow, long range 76 grenade actually coming in and hitting the Widowmaker right in the face. Kind of crazy.
Zenyatta dead already too.
Yeah, we have a a McCree flank here. Let's check it out. It's gotta be Seagull. No, it's not Seagull.
Seagull on D.Va. The D.Va trend is catching on. Roadhog, this is the first time I've seen Roadhog in any scrimmage, I think, and ID actually just died, so I think that's the reason why we haven't seen
Seagull just push people off the edge? I'm pretty sure that just happened right there.
With D.Va, yeah, you can face slam into people and knock them back. It actually deals a touch of damage as well. I believe 25 damage if you get face rammed by D.Va. So just keep that in mind, casual players.
What is this utter decimation here?
Yeah, Not Enigma already pushing through the first checkpoint, getting some time added to the clock. This big A on the ground right in front of them is the next checkpoint where they move into the hangar, and then there's only one checkpoint after that, and then the map is over. So they're already almost technically halfway through the checkpoints. Yeah, so without a solid front line, Zenyatta probably should be switching over to Lucio. Offensive Lucio going off now, giving everyone that 500 HP buffer, that overheal. They're going to be able to push this payload pretty easily still, with Seagull just trying to get in the face of the Sniper and Mercy combo. They're not able to pick anyone off, and this B checkpoint is going to be secured very, very swiftly. I think it took them all of 40 seconds to go from one checkpoint to the next.
Right now we see Kudochop using this to go in. Lots of people going down, 4 Salt Miners. And will this be what Buff Widowmaker needs to go? The payload is moving forward. Respawns are coming in for Salt Miners, but will be in time. They're going to again the point with their bodies, should they wish to hold here.
Oh man.
Renbot,
they're not contesting. They're just not contesting. Finally, the contest comes in. They weren't contested. It's right on top of the payload here. We do see Nocton switch onto the Winston now. So the monkey is out right now. And due to just respawn, there's a big Justice onto the ground, but the Zenyatta all completely negating it. Huge AoE heals, keeping everyone topped off. And right now, this is a wash. Everyone besides still alive. We hear McCree trying to lay down that right click that he does. There goes Renbot charging into the background though. Way out in the middle of nowhere now. Another base drop coming down from Strange. Those big shields help with everyone up. There comes the grab bomb. Is there any follow-up here? We see Pharaoh, 1 goes down, 2 goes down. Reinhardt is there as well. There's a res, a beautiful res, keeping them in this fight thus far. They've been contesting this for the better part of what seems about 30 to 45 seconds. This team fight just won't end. 2 down for the side of the red team. Make it 3. It looks like a successful hold. Very well done by them. That grab bomb would really pay off in dividends.
Because you see teams pretty often with Widowmaker where they'll, kind of sit back a little bit and they'll go, okay, we're going to wait till the Widow gets a pick. But as soon as that Widow gets that pick, we are going all in.
Yep. And
Oh, wait. There's a switch up here. They have gone 5 Winstons. We have 5 Winstons. They are going ape.
Oh, this is serious monkey business, CP. Let's see how much we can keep up with these puns. As here we go, we see him coming in.
And they come! 5
The
Winstons!
monkey is out of the bag. We see all the shields going down, and we've officially achieved Clown Shoe Gaming right now as they push onto this control point. And I think this is just completely taking them off guard. Yang is already down. Strains go down as well. So many lasers, so many monkeys, so many jumping astronauts, apes. This was amazing, and obviously looked like it worked very effectively. They're getting a lot of kills here. They're taking them out, and within, what, about 30 seconds, they get themselves their first control point. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is Overwatch.
Get Renbot down. They will be able to win this. Salt Miners tasting victory in their grasp right now. Are they going to be able to get it? They are. Payload's moving forward. Oh, wait, they don't have it. May just ice blocked on the point. I thought they had just won the game. They're not able to win just yet. They need to kill that May. That May doing her best to stall. Rez going down, and Buff Widowmaker showing that they are not down yet. Buff Widowmaker coming back in. Big ult coming up from Renbot. And they are trying to clear this out as best they can. Lucio ult going down. Rez going down though for Salt Miners. LBC Justice raining for above. Will he be able to take enough for them to cap this point? They are almost there. So many people on it is contested. And Shane.
Take a breath, CP, take a breath. We see that this is a team fight that never stops, lamb chop style. Quick is in there, getting power boosted by Douche's Mercy right now. He's looking to take out the Winston. Winston's down. I think that finally might be the nail in the coffin. No, Pluppie and Renbot going back in. Renbot almost getting knocked into the lava pit. He goes down quickly. He is dispatched him quickly. The ice wall just completely cutting this team in half. And finally, after just the headlong rush into the payload to try to contest it, it was exciting.
Versus the #1 team of Blizzard employees. These guys have been playing for a year, and it shows. They have crazy strategies, unbelievable synergy, and have been at the forefront. You know, very recently we've seen Not Enigma and other teams beating the Overwatch developers, but up until about last week, not Overwatch developers, but Blizzard employees have been winning all the time. So will they do it again? What is this crazy lineup?
5 Winstons.
5 Winstons.
Yeah,
what
so
is going
actually,
on?
I have a story about this. There was an internal Overwatch test only among Team 4 while I was still at Blizzard, and 5 Winstons was actually the winning comp in the finals on this map.
This is incredible and insane and kind of disturbing at the same time. But look at this. The Winstons are dying quicker than Hubris are. Hubris still has 4 of their... Make it 3. Make it a 3-on-2. Hubris has outlived the onslaught of Winstons.
So just looking at the comp of the defense, they've got 2 Lucios, one with speed buff on all the time, one with heal buff on all the time. 2 heal buffs don't stack, 2 speed buffs don't stack, but you can definitely have speed and heal on all the time for your guys. And Reaper is a huge beneficiary of that double buff. Reaper is going to do great against 5 Winstons. But
this payload has gotten more or less stuck on the road here. It has not moved in quite a long time after moving quite quickly in the beginning. Finally, some breathing room here for the attacking team, and Winston ult is dropped. Raz is coming in. His team is collapsing from every direction at once. Hubris is showing their team coordination coming through. Actually, even the Lucio ult dropped, but probably a little bit unnecessary to drop that Lucio ult, but a little bit of overkill never hurts on defense.
Here we go.
I guess looking for that survivability above all else at this point. Defense is still stacked on the objective, and offense is really not... they're very bunched up right now, which could be a good or bad thing. It means they're coordinated, but they could get caught by the Reinhardt ult. No, or the Reinhardt dash does get shut down, so a great opportunity here. It's now a 5-on-4 for Hubris. They're pushing this thing straight forward, and look at how far away the defending team is. They're going to make it to the checkpoint in overtime here, Joshy. And they only have Reinhardt ult up. That said, there's no more ults up on defense. This is the last 25 seconds of the game. Hubris has to make it happen here. They've got 3 tanks pushing forward. It's worked for them so far, though, but has Not Enigma caught this out? There's the initiation by Talespin, jumping in, coming around back, trying to shake things up, basically just cause mayhem. If you see, Coolmat has finally switched to the Sniper, so will Sniper come into play in the last couple of seconds here? Let's switch over to Coolmat, 69. and
Well,
see.
the payload here is the most important thing. Is we're in overtime now. Touching the payload is the only thing that matters. The red team has to do it constantly, or the overtime meter will trickle down. The blue team can actually stop the payload from moving forward by touching it. Clockwork going down there for defense. We've got mass bloodshed on both sides. 2 Winstons now on the offense. They switch away from Reinhardt to get that second bubble. That's a great move there with Pharah just raining rockets constantly from above in that sniper nest. One Gorilla ult does go out, and he's going to smack the hell out of someone in that room. Enigma goes down on McCree. Still touching the payload from time to time. They got to make sure they're touching it. That's going to be Lucio's job, dropping the defensive ult. oPlaiD getting res now by the defensive side. You see those Winston bubbles all over the place. There's just insanity happening now in front of me. I can't even keep track of all of it in the free cam. There's an offensive Mercy ult now going off, and the players are rushing that payload. A couple dead on defense are going to be trickling back in. The payload is moving. Offense has control with a Winston. Pharah ult goes off to try and kill Roz, but Roz pops that defensive matrix. Gets out of there with that offensive Diva ult. That's not going to catch anybody, but defense has several down. Payload moving forward now.
This is insane, Joshy. This is absolutely crazy. We just watched Seagull rain rockets from above for the last minute or so unfettered, but it wasn't enough to really get any kills. It was only tickling here and there.
And the counter. Here comes the payload. They're pushing. This is it. They actually got it in overtime, so this match time is incredibly important. Well played by Hubris to actually push all the way through that map. They were in overtime twice there. Sick stuff.
And another block. Like, we're seeing these ults that feel so powerful in public games get completely shut down by good use of the Reinhardt shield and the Diva defensive ability as well. It's now, it's attack and attack, and another opportunity to just use that shield to completely absorb the Diva ult. And will this be it? Will TF2 players take the first win here? Chump jumps onto the point, and entire team of Hubris is collapsing onto the point. But it's basically out of desperation at this point. Talespin does drop his Reaper ult, which does do a lot of damage, but now down, and it looks like defense is dropping quicker than offense. This could be it. Cool Matt trying to save it.
Yeah, all they have to do is keep pushing people off the payload. That's going to be it. Sorry to interrupt there, but that was essentially all they had to do is knock the one person off the payload. They finally killed McCree, and that was it. The last few inches secured by Not Enigma. So my team, in our friendly wager for $0, is winning 1-0 in the grand finals.
Get the word out there.
Overwatch will go down for some brief maintenance in 15 minutes.
No!
No!
Damn it. That's awkward. Wow, guys. This gives me so much hope and makes me so happy because I just got a PM during that map that I did not notice, but Sai from Blizzard let us know that they were going to hold off the patch until that map ended. So shout outs to Blizzard. They're watching this tournament. They care about the competitive community. We're watching Mesr once again, and if anyone is the MVP of this game so far, I really think it has been Mesr. I mean, he almost hits every single dash. His ultimates are always well timed. He's always in the right position for his team. So let's go Mesr. Revive there. Yeah. Revive there for the defensive team. So Hubris is alive and well, and they have to slow this thing down. 7 minutes and 12 seconds is a ridiculous amount of time to have at this point in the game, and we do have Mercy switching over on the defensive side as well. So both teams playing with Mercy now, and revives going on both sides. There is a Lucio ult on defense, but there have been 2-3 deaths on the defending side. So Team Not Enigma continues to control this checkpoint, this objective with Iron Fist.
Yeah, McCree is just not standing up to the damage. The two divas on offense just constantly, spreading the defense apart. They can't get a cohesive force really moving. A defensive diva ult goes off, but behind that shield of Mesr, oPlaiD is totally safe. There's a Death Blossom again from Clockwork above. Another great Reaper ultimate going down, but doesn't actually catch anyone. Defensive diva was there in time to catch most of that. There is a res on defense, so Talespin's actually behind the payload trying to take out those healers, but Reinhardt actually swats him away. Another diva ult goes down, clearing the point. Ben, take it away.
And it's no dice at all for that flank, and defense is just crumbling. Not Enigma is dominating and looks to get their second tournament win in 2 weeks. It has happened right here. The undisputed champions of Overwatch. Let's hear it for Not Enigma.
Woo, Not Enigma!